Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Boruto, episode 195 of Ace. And guys, off the bat, I'm gonna be very biased about this episode. This episode is 9 out of 10 for me. It is 9 out of 10, and a lot of people might be thinking like, honestly, bro, it was kind of a C episode. At best, it was a B. No, like this episode to me, it's another just day in life episode, but this episode to me is 9 out of 10, and I'm gonna explain why right now. So let's start off with the episode, then I'll get into it, because it's really early on in the episode, or it's the whole episode is it's linear. We're probably gonna go by this fast, so this review is probably gonna be very, very fast as well because of how much. But since I have a lot more time, I'll talk about why this episode right now is really good to me and why I really like it. So let's begin. So the episode begins with Kawaki and Naruto going to a course in town. They run into people. They see Sarada and Chocho. They go to the takoyaki stand, and then they get of course takoyaki. And it's interesting to see how everyone sees Naruto. They see him being Mr. Kind. They see him as Lord Seventh. And even with Sarada and Chocho, when they're buying food, he's treating them, and it's very wholesome to see. Like, he shows this side to Kawaki, this side of like, I'm more than just a powerful guy. And even when Kawaki's walking with him, I'm just using him. But like, he says the word "but" a lot. Like, it just shows us that Kawaki slowly is, in a sense, trusting Naruto more and more, and it's really apparent in this episode. And this episode really does not hesitate to make you go, damn, I haven't seen that in a while. We again, so after they get takoyaki, and seeing for the first time ever Kawaki eat takoyaki, and his reaction to it is honestly adorable, man. It's so fucking adorable. I just love what he said. Oh my god, this is so yummy. Like, I've never had this. When he said, what's a snack? We just ate. This man is not eating like three meals a day. Like, he's not eating anything like that. To him, like, this is so foreign. You eat once a day. And for him to be like, we just ate. Like, I know exactly that. Like, I don't want to say that feeling, but like, I mean, I could understand somebody in his position, man. Like, you literally strived just to eat one thing a day and make that last your whole day. And for him, it's more than that. For like him, he's not getting spoiled, but he's getting shown like actual real compassion. And then sincerity was the big word this episode, I'd say, because it felt like this is what all was trying to convey, is sincerity, and it's like different forms. So then during the walk, as they're eating takoyaki, Chocho leaves, and Sarada decides to tag along. When she decides to tag along, she wants to take a bite out of the takoyaki of Kawaki's, sharing like friends do. He's still foreign to that idea, so he's like, why would I give her? Because Naruto tells him to share, and he goes, why would I share this? That doesn't make any sense. It's mine. Like, it's him. It's literally him learning like social cues and things about people. It's very adorable, and it's just so fish out of water for him. And I think that's what makes Kawaki's character not even like amazing, but what makes it so like bearable to watch is like, it's not like Boruto where they were just giving him this attitude, and his reason for this attitude was kind of just, oh, my dad isn't hanging around with me. For Kawaki, this is just pure trauma. This man has been beaten and bruised and battered and like abused, and this is why he's like this. And we really do cherish that in a sense. Of course, some kids run into him, and then his flight or fight instincts kick in, and his first instinct is to kill, and Naruto has to stop him. And then in order to play it off, Kawaki says some speech about like, you don't know how people are, so you should be careful how you run into people. You never know. Like, his whole mindset is like, if this was me running into my dad would beat the shit out of me. Like, it's that kind of mindset. It's like, you kids these days get it lucky because my dad used to whip me with a fucking ironing cord. Like, that's like his way of passing on that lesson. Like, you shouldn't take like this peacetime, you shouldn't take it for granted. Of course, they eventually go to the vase shop, which was originally what they wanted to do. And we still play with that same trope of the vase like we had last episode, with it representing Kawaki as like in this unit. And it's interesting when he gets there. Naruto first checks with Ino about the sensory unit to make sure that that no members of Kara can get in and out without because their chakra is registered. We learned that in the past episodes, that everyone who's ever been registered in the Leaf Village, their chakra can be read as like blue, and then if you're a foreign person, I think it's white or red. I can't remember that episode, but we know what of this is coming, that they have like defenses against Kara from sneaking in. And as Kawaki gets there, he's picking a vase, and he picks one just out of thing, and of course they tease him like, dude, you have to be sincere about it, you want to convey that you actually felt bad about it. And then he looks at that vase again, and then the song hits, his song that sounds like a version of Naruto's like Sadness and Sorrow, but a little bit more like rocky, a little bit more sad. And he says, no, this one's just fine, I think it suits the room. And I think it's Kawaki making it, saying like, since I'm able to choose, I want to use the one I choose because it means a lot to me, because I chose it. I think that's what they were trying to convey with this little scene. And this is where the favorite part of this episode happens. And you guys might be thinking, why is this your favorite part of the episode? Because it's so real. It's like reality hitting. It's when art imitates life in a way that is just like accurate. We see him holding the vase, and right when Ino is about to put flowers in it as a gift for Kawaki, the flowers in the vase mimic the vases and full of the whatever they were pumping in. I think it was the nanobots, the scientific ninja tool nanobots, into the people, and them all in bags, and the tubing looks like the stem of the flowers. It basically triggers him. Just looking at that whole vase, it triggers him and puts him in this PTSD. He gives him a panic attack. He drops the vase. He's hyperventilating, and just see Jigen's face, seeing him like his trauma take over. It is really real for someone who's had friends go through something similar, for someone who's helped and even at times gone through something similar. Like that feeling where you just sweat when everything hits you and you just start hyperventilating. It was way too real. It was way too real. And seeing like Kawaki like his breath becomes so like evaporated. Is that the word I'm looking for? Evaporated, where like it's so unrhythmic. It's unrhythmic. I think that's what I was looking for. It's intense. And even Sarada looks at him and she feels scared looking at him, like, oh my god, what's going on with him? And it's that feeling of like, they've really made this more real than it had to be. And of course Naruto grabs him, holds his head, pushes it to his chest, and tells him he's safe. And I can't cap, man. I cried right in this moment, because it's so hard in that instance to feel like that. Like, it's such a scary feeling. You feel like you can't breathe correctly. Like everything, you feel like you're failing at it. And he just holds him and reminds him, and like it helps calm him down in a way that is just it seems like somebody really calming down somebody having an episode. And it hit me, bro. I cried when I saw that. It was just so real. And then yeah, that part has just been my favorite, honestly. I really love that scene a lot. The scene was just so powerful. I wanted to take extra time to talk about that one, because it really is powerful, seeing Naruto hold them and really just reassure him what's happening, that he's in a safe space. Of course, the episode continues with them going to get Ichuchaku ramen, and it just feels so good seeing Naruto kind of be dad to another person, and slowly showing Kawaki the beauty of like a true parent, and the true parent's love. It's really good. I really like it when I'm seeing from these episodes, man. And of course the episode the latter of the episode is once they get home with the new vase and everything. Boruto says, that's cool and all, but I want you to fix the broken one, because you broke my sister's vase. Like, to him, his answer to Kawaki's solution is, fix the broken one, fix it. And it's interesting. It's like Boruto's way of saying, like, you have no excuse to be an asshole. You need to fix yourself. Like, you can't just get a new personality. You have to work on the one you already have. It's really symbolic. They're really playing that face symbol a lot. And then, of course, the true ending of the episode is Kakashi, Koji, and Delta arrive to the Leaf Village, and he lets her know that if she sneaks in, or if they both sneak in, they're gonna get detected, but only Koji can sneak in, which was very interesting. I was wondering, why could only Kakashi and Koji sneak in unless he's already registered in the Leaf? Is it somebody we already know? I don't know, but I think everybody who already has a hint. They already know what it is. I'm kind of playing that trope that I don't know, but I kind of really don't know. But despite the point, this episode was 9 out of 10. I really loved it. I love Kawaki's character a lot. I love his his learning from knowing people and letting people close to him. I love it all. To me, this is just making Boruto's these little episodes much more not even bearable, much more exciting, because we get to see these development in these characters. Altogether, guys, yeah, the episode is 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys can join me next week, because I'm really excited to see where this goes with Kakashi and Koji. Who is he? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have your own little, theories, especially if you haven't read the manga. But anyways, guys, this is gonna be it. This is your boy Poppy Wolf saying peace out, y'all. Catch you all on the next one, and remember, 1,000 subscribers. Bye.